He's a couple of years younger. He's 2 inches shorter, and he's 67 pounds lighter than this guy. 255, 322, and you see the body of Bob Sapp for 322 pounds? He's in great shape. Told me that he's been as high as 400 pounds.
Yeah, when I fought him, he was 370 and shredded. It was just ridiculous, and I was weighing about 230, so imagine that gap. I mean, he actually lost weight for this fight, if you can believe it or not, down to 322. That's just ridiculous.
He's between Bob Sapp and Kimbo Slice. You must have one whale of a punch. I hope I get to see you to talk about you fighting in a boxing show on the 15th of August, and I hope that happens.
Oh, I hope so too, man. I'm looking forward to it. I really hope that happens.
Well, I'd love to see you box. I saw you fight against Kimbo, and I know that you can blast. I'd love to see you in pure boxing. But this is mixed martial arts. It's ultimate chaos. We're at the Gulf Coast Arena Coliseum here, the Mississippi Gulf Coast Coliseum, a wonderful venue for mixed martial arts and a show called Ultimate Chaos. Great job again by our promoter Brian Young and the four brothers of Fight Force International. They've done a great job putting this together, and hopefully wherever you're watching around the world or across the United States, you're as excited about seeing Bobby Lashley and Bob the Beast Sapp as we three here bringing you this telecast. We're excited about it and genuinely excited about it. You know, I got that big background in boxing, but I'm getting to be a big fan of mixed martial arts. I absolutely love it and have a full appreciation for the way these fighters train and the tremendous physical athletes that they are. And all we're waiting for now is Bobby Lashley to make an appearance and make his way in here. We saw him outpoint Jason Guida in March. Jason actually having a pretty good chokehold at guillotine, and he was able to slip that.
Yeah, he was able to defend that. That's from training with all the submission guys he does, American Top Team out there and everything like that, defending those submissions. So it was sunk on tight, and he escaped it, man. So I don't think he has to worry about that with Sapp defending submissions right now. He just has to worry about the initial bull rush.
Bobby was a 1999 graduate of Missouri Valley College, four-time All-American wrestler, U.S. Army veteran. Back in 2002, he won the silver medal World Military Wrestling Championship. And I'm sure if you tuned in, and you are tuned in, that you know his background in professional wrestling, a two-time champion. Fought for Donald Trump one time in New Jersey.
Really? I did not know that, actually.
Yeah, well, he represented Trump against good man McMahon.
Oh, for the WWE?
Right,
oh, I got you, man.
Right.
Nice.
So Bobby Lashley has the crowd with hopeful anticipation that he makes an appearance very shortly. You know he's a good striker.
Yeah, one thing, Bob Sapp, I want to say, I think folks might be very surprised at this Bob Sapp, because he told me yesterday this is the first time he's had a real chance to train long-term for a fight. 7 weeks, he said, he had to train for this fight, and he really trained for this fight.
And Lashley says that he wants to wear out and break down Sapp. That might be a mistake. I think Bobby should just go ahead and let it fly and hope that he hits him before Sapp catches him.
Oh, I don't think Lashley's going to back off. I think Lashley's going to answer just back. I mean, there's no way he's just going to sit and cover up while Bob just goes ballistic on him. He's definitely going to come out there and try to bum rush Sapp right back. I think that's what he's going to do.
Well, he described it as two freight trains, and that's going to make for some real excitement. And I want to make sure that we get everything explained before they start, because I want to watch it right from the opening bell and see these guys go at it. There he is, Bobby Lashley. Also had an interesting thing to say yesterday, that he's been working on his wrestling as well. He knows he's got to improve in his striking and the boxing part of it, but he doesn't want to do that by giving up his wrestling skills.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's bread and butter is his wrestling, and he'll need his wrestling in this fight. I mean, obviously, he comes out and he says, hey, I want to knock him out, I'm looking to strike with him, but at the end of the day, he wants to get out of here with a win, and the best way for him to do that is to put Bob Sapp down on his back. So get back to your bread and butter, do what you know best, go back to your wrestling roots. And he's got a great team he trains with. American Top Team. You saw Conan Silveira there as one of his coaches. So he's well prepared anywhere the fight goes.
He started learning his boxing from the former Olympian Howard Davis at American Top Team, and then he's been working with Mike Robles and continuing to develop his boxing skills. But Bobby Lashley is taking MMA real serious, but he doesn't want to give up on his wrestling, because he probably will come back as a professional wrestler at some stage again. He's only 32 years of age, and you can tell by the appearance of that body. Look at it, folks. I mean, this guy is in magnificent physical condition. What a specimen.
It's made for TV. It's made to be out there, be an athlete. He's a natural athlete, genetically, and not just genetically, but he works for it too. But that's just a genetically gifted body right there, man. That's just ridiculous.
And since we saw him against Jason Guidia, he had a fight on May 15th where he beat Mike Cook in a first-round guillotine chokehold, an MFC 21 hard knock. So he continues to develop. Very, very nice fella. Saw him with his family today, having a little bit of lunch. A cool customer coming to the ring.
Yeah, definitely a super nice guy out of the ring, man. In the ring, though, different story. It's all business in the ring.
Yeah, and hey, pivotal fight for Bobby Lashley. Pivotal fight. The guy wants to take MMA very seriously. He wants to be known as an MMA fighter, not a WWE fighter. Well, this is a pivotal fight, because if he loses that fight, if he loses this fight to Bob Sapp, it might derail him just a little bit. So this is an important fight for him, and he knows it.
Meanwhile, Bob the Beast Sapp has 10 victories, 3 losses, 1 draw. He has 7 knockouts. He likes the bull rush. He's a huge striker. 6 of his last 7 fights, he stopped his opponents with strikes, basically punches. 11 of his last 12 fights were first-round stoppages.
Here he comes in and he comes in this song every single fight. It's ridiculous.
He's got a tremendous personality. He's a real showman, an absolute legend in Japan. And Seth, you fought him in Japan and got an idea of just what a legend he is.
Yeah, dude, I walked around on the streets. I saw life-size cardboard cutouts of him all over the place. Like, I couldn't go 2 blocks without seeing a cutout of Bob Sapp. It's ridiculous. He endorses every single commercial there, pretty much. Pizzas, some X-rated products that we probably shouldn't list.
I asked him, how many products are you endorsing? He said, something around 400.
That's
400
crazy.
Endorsements. Wow. Can you imagine the money this guy's making?
Yeah, it's pretty, must be nice.
Bob the Beast Sapp, and you have an opportunity to see him. Glad that you can be with us, thanks to the distribution of Doug Jacobs and Integrated Sports. You're watching on pay-per-view across the United States and all around the world. We're thrilled to have you.
Yeah, this guy's larger than life all over the world. Like you say, in Japan, they've got cardboard cutouts of him all over the streets. What do you say? He just got an invitation to the White House?
Yeah, he said that amongst all kinds of other things. Well, we're set to go. Let's make it official. Let's get the official introductions with our ring announcer, J.D. Lyons.
Once again, fight fans, Prize Fight MMA and Fight Force International in association with Treasure Bay Casino is proud to be involved with this, and along with MMAclothing.com/wear, first-hand tickets, Buffalo Wild Wings, FullTiltPoker.net, and of course, Integrated Sports and Everlast Worldwide. Fight fans, here we go, the moment we have all been waiting for. Here is our main event of the evening. Let the beatings commence. Introducing first your referee in charge of the action, Houston Dorr. And now, fight fans, introducing the fighter in the blue corner, wearing black, weighing in at 255.5 pounds of muscle. Here is Bobby Lashley. His opponent to my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white with black, and really needing no introductions, as I said before, here is the one and only 322-pound man, Bob Sapp. Once again, your referee, Houston Dorr, to give the fighters a final instruction.
Okay, gentlemen, y'all know the rules. This is Michael Mann all the time. And keep it clean. Got any questions? Touch glove, go back to your corner.
All right, folks, get your seatbelts on for this one. Here we go. It's Bob Sapp in the white trunks. In the black trunks is Bobby Lashley.
Bruno, are you sure this cage can hold them if they come bowling toward us?
We'll be all right. Here we go. It's Sapp coming at Lashley. Lashley shoots, tries to pick him up, and does. He gets him down on the canvas. Bob Sapp holds the head in, and here's Lashley going to cracking him with the right hand. Now the left hands come down. How about this? He takes him right down where he doesn't want to be. He's in sort of a half-open guard, but he might just want to be full mounted as the right hands are coming down, cracking onto the head of Bob Sapp.
Yeah, Sapp actually doing a good job of getting the shin at least across Lashley's stomach a little bit to try to get space, but I don't think it matters at this point. Lashley's too powerful. He's just hammer fisting his way in.
Yeah, actually, you know, Lashley was saying all week how he was going to stand up with Sapp, stand up and show off his boxing. He knows where his bread and butter is. Beautiful double leg takedown, ground and pound.
Well, he tries to get that leg over there. He's in the half guard now. And he doesn't seem to want to pass it because he's got enough room to rain down with his elbows, coming down with the fist. He opens up that guard a little bit, does Bob Sapp, and he's taking some punishment right now.
Yeah,
Now look at this. Lashley trying to grab that wrist as he... No, I thought he was going to try to go for some sort of submission, but no, he's back to pounding again.
Yeah, he was grabbing his wrist, I think just trying to move it out of the way to try to rain down some more punches and stuff like that. But Lashley was probably saying that just so Sapp would think that he was going to stand with them and not expecting a shot. And then Lashley goes in for the shot.
Well, this isn't exactly where Bob Sapp wants to be, but it's exactly what Lashley said to us that he would try to do, wear him down, break him down, get him tired, and then take advantage of him.
Was that Sapp looking for the underhook there? I mean, Sapp in a half guard here, not doing a half bad job on his back. I'm very surprised.
Not half bad or half guard.
Exactly.
Well, the elbow came down that time. He's trying to grab the wrist to stop him from really getting cracked. But as he grabs the left wrist, he gets hit with the right hand, and then the left elbow comes down.
Sapp, look, I can't see if he's getting there. He's still in half guard.
He's got the half guard. He's rolling that hip, trying to get out there as best he can.
Seth, might we see a half guard sweep or maybe a tuck and get something like tuck to a knee bar?
Probably not. But if he keeps fighting for that left hand for the underhook, it's what he should be doing, which is good. But I mean, the crowd doesn't understand Lashley's. Doing his game plan. He wants to stay in half guard. He wants to keep ground and pounding. So it's what he's got to do.
Yeah, the crowd would be much happier if they got up on their feet and just blasted the daylights out of each other. But that isn't the best way for Lashley to win this fight. Sapp would love it if they get back up. But he's doing a decent job holding him off. He's getting some damage doled out to him, but not the big shot that could end this fight.
Right, just wearing him down. I mean, Sapp will get winded just in this position. So maybe
he's not really trying to pass the guard, although I just noticed that he had the heels kind of hooked around the ankle of Lashley, so Lashley couldn't pull it out. But he's still able to rain down plenty of punishment from this position.
Yeah, Sapp is taking a little bit of a beating here.
Look at these shots. Very heavy.
He's tapping. He just tapped.
Did he tap?
He did tap. Yeah, he did tap. But
the referee didn't see it.
Yeah, I think he just tapped.
Well, let's see how much more punishment. Now he taps. That's it. He's had enough of Bobby Lashley. He had to tap. He tapped about 30 seconds earlier, and a lot of damage done to the left eye of Bob Sapp.
I think he just lost the contact. I think that's what he's talking about.
He's fighting with contact lenses, and he's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I wear contact lenses, and I wouldn't want to be taking any shots around the eyes or in contact lenses. Well, we expected a little more fireworks from the standing position, but for Bobby Lashley, the progression continues. Here he is taking a huge man down using his wrestling skills and then grounding and pounding him into submission.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the game plan should have been anyway, and I think that's what was his game plan the entire time. I don't think he ever had any plans of standing and boxing with him whatsoever.
No, that was the mind game. You know, he told everybody who would listen, I'm going to stand and bang with Bob Sapp. I've been working on my hands. We're going to go out there and slug it out. The bell rings, not 2 or 3 seconds in, Bob Sapp is on his butt.
Now, let's be clear. As you see the first tap, we'll be able to show you this on the replay, and you pick it up.
And here's the tap that the ref did not see. Getting pounded, and it's pretty much clear as day that he's tapping.
Yeah, how did he not see that?
I don't know. But ref didn't see it, and then Lashley just said, hey, I got to do it again, and did. And there's the real tap. Well, both were real taps, and here this tap that the ref didn't see that one either. I'm sorry.
I think that was the original one.
Yeah, from a different angle. It looked like it, yeah. And then
the ref pretty much just called it then, so he didn't tap. The ref just stepped in there pretty much, and he tapped as the ref.
We're going to see that again because I thought he tapped the second time, and
I think the ref stopped it, and as the ref was stopping, he started to tap at the same time.
Maybe
Either way,
Yeah.
either way, he wanted the fight done.
Yeah,
One half does the other, you know.
Okay, here we are. We'll pick it up again. We'll watch it with you folks at home.
Lashley waiting on the punches.
Bang, real hard shot that time. He's in trouble now. For
Yeah, there's
sure.
a tap. There's a tap.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he did tap before.
Kind of tapped the back of his hand there.
Yeah. All right, so that was the end of the fight. The first replay we had for you was the first tap, and then we showed you a second. It was the same angle, but it was definitely a tap. So it's submission by punches and a tap out. So a terrific first round victory for Bobby Lashley. Our ring announcer standing by. Let's make it official as we go to J.D. Lyons. J.D. is getting set now, moving into position, and
And I know that you heard everything I said. Every single thing. I heard. We're doing shots. I hit him
Make some noise for your winner, Bobby Lashley.
either Bob or Eric, give me the trap.
You said you were going to go out. You said you weren't going to conserve any energy. You said it was going to be lights out. What are you thinking right now?
Well, I tell you, when I went out there, I thought I was going to get him. I saw he was slowing down a little bit. He actually got a good shot right there on my eye, and so I was unable to see exactly when after getting some of those punches in there. But I was being able to take some of the punishment. As you can see, I was still alive. So, but got me in the eye.
You got a very, very, very busy schedule, traveling, movies, all this other stuff you're doing. Did that affect your training at all?
It can affect your training, yes, but no excuses. Hey, he got me down today. He controlled it. Let's give it up for Bobby Lashley. Let's do that.
Bob Sapp, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm here with Bobby Lashley now. Bobby, our winner. Bobby, talk to us.
Well, you know, going out there with somebody like Bob, you got to be prepared. I was expecting him to throw those big blows. I just wanted to get him down. I mean, Bob's a class act, man. He's a really good showsman. I knew I'd go out there and take him down, cover him, keep him flat, and pound him. That was our game plan. And I stuck with it and went out successful.
I think we saw a little bit of a version of your rope-a-dope this week. You were telling everybody you could tell that you were going to stand and bang. You were going to stand and bang, that you wanted to display your skills. What happened?
The first thing you need to go out there and do is win. We were going to go ground and pound him for a little while, hoping that he was going to push off, because we've seen a lot of his fights where he pushed off at the end, and then when he pushed off, we were going to stand with him and drop him then. You got to wear the big man down. He has a strong punch, and we don't want to go head up with him right away. We have other matches that we can test our stand-up, and that's our next match and the match after that. But this one, go in there, ground and pound, get a quick win, and get out of here.
I've had a couple opportunities to talk to you this week about your camp. You got a great boxing coach with Mike. You've been training with American Top Team, a lot of black belts. Everybody's there. Talk to us a little bit about your training and what's going to happen next for you.
Well, I tell you what, each match I'm getting better. I know there's a lot of heavyweights out there that are rising to the top. Some of them are already at the top. If you're not looking at me now, you better look at me, because I'm coming. I'm taking on anybody. We're taking on all challengers right now and keep moving up. Our camp, American Top Team, greatest in the world. Conan, these guys, Mike Rose, my boxing trainer, we worked hard for this fight. And, you know, it's no time to take off. Monday, we're right back to ATT, right back hitting it, looking for the next fight. Hopefully we can get one soon.
How many fights before you're ready to take that championship belt away from somebody?
Still have more tests to go, man. I'm ready, you know. Heavyweights are out there. We're going after them. So I'm just going to keep going. I want to get at least 2 more this year and then keep moving up.
2 more fights this year, folks. Give it up for Bobby Lashley. Thank you and congratulations.
Hey, for all you guys, Treasure Bay, we're having an after party at Treasure Bay, man. So come out, have a good time and party with the fighters.